So back with part 2 of the shorts here. Getting a new character model made out for VTube Avatar, and got the most of the character design last time drawn out nice, just touching up a few finer things. But the main thing is I got to get all the separate layers set up to be able to rig it in VTube Studio. Sorry, not VTube Studio, in a Live 2D Cubism. VTube is for the motion track, but have to get separate layers for the teeth, the inner mouth, the lips, the eyelids. Anything that will be able to move on the face has to be drawn on its own separate layer, which is what you can see me going in here doing now. Yeah, just cutting apart the separate pieces for the separate layers. Nothing real special here. Hair was a bit bland, so going back and adding some individual strands just to give it some more volume and more definition to where the individual sections are. Again, I am not a professional artist. This is the first time I'm really drawing anything in years. In fact, the only things I've drawn in the past couple years are the 2D model that I'm using now that for some reason everyone seems to think was drawn by AI. And then there's a short already on this channel from last year where I just did a speed paint of Zenyatta from Overwatch. But other than that, I really haven't drawn anything in almost 10 years. So I'm happy with how this turned out. Actually, give a bit of clarity on when the last time I drew was. I'm still using Manga Studio, which is what Clip Studio was called before it changed its name. And I'm not even on the newest version of that, so the software I'm using is probably 15 years old at this point. But get all the different parts separated into layers and ready to start the rigging for the next video. But so far, I am still happy with how it's looking. So hopefully this will cut back on all the toxic bots in chat complaining about using AI. But I mean, I'm not using AI anyway. It's just, I don't know, getting tired of stupid people, I guess.